Visitors come to Frederick County for hundreds of reasons, but among the favorites are the county's one-of-a-kind outdoor experiences. The Chesapeake and Ohio Canal, known as the C&O Canal National Historical Park today, is one of the most used national parks in the United States, and it winds for 15 miles along Frederick County's southern border. Let's find out what makes this park so special to Frederick County's visitors.
The C&O Canal National Historical Park is a unit of the National Park System, and it's a 184.5-mile footpath that runs from Georgetown in Washington, D.C. to Cumberland, Maryland. The C&O Canal was an important part of the transportation system for about 100 years. The C&O Canal actually makes up the entire southern border of Frederick County, and it's actually the 11th most visited national park in the whole national park system. Out of 423 units, we get over 5 million visitors annually, so it has more visitors than parks like Yellowstone, Grand Canyon, and Rocky Mountain National Park.
Oh, I absolutely love this C&O Canal towpath. I mean, I come here like 3 days a week, and I bike 20, 30 miles.
It's a great path to be on. It's shady, and it meets a lot of the requirements. You can go 12 miles up to Harper's Ferry, have lunch or an ice cream cone, turn around and come back. You get 24 miles in, and it takes about 3.5, 4 hours.
So I love to walk on the C&O Canal. I walk in different sections. I like to take pictures of life, wildlife.
So visitors can use the park in a variety of ways. The towpath itself is popular for people to get out and walk, hike, run, and do bicycling. With the access to the Potomac River, there are a lot of options for paddling and fishing as well.
The C&O Canal is very unique in what it represents. Certainly a plethora of outdoor recreation, but also mixed with history, mixed with the canal towns along the way, and stretching 185 miles. Here in Frederick County, we have 2 different aqueducts, Monocacy Aqueduct and Catoctin Aqueduct, as well as a couple of very cool canal towns in Brunswick and Point of Rocks as well.
They have the Brunswick Heritage Museum. Certainly the B&O Railroad is as much of Brunswick's history as the C&O Canal. And so there's a lot to learn about when you're in Brunswick. And there are some really neat places to explore in Brunswick. And then in Point of Rocks, you have the wonderful National Register of Historic Places station, the railroad station, which is one of the most picturesque and most photographed stations in the United States. So we certainly hope that people will get off the towpath long enough to explore those places in Frederick County when they're here. One of the other things that I love about the C&O Canal as I'm walking the towpath is thinking about the convergence of nature and history coming together, and thinking about walking the towpath and all of the great history that happened here as people traveled the canal and used it as a transportation way so many years ago. Not to mention the great Civil War history that happened here, particularly in Frederick County back in the 1860s. So it's just a great place where history and nature come together. We invite you to come out and experience the C&O Canal and all its beauty. It's open 365 days a year, and there are many access points. So come on out and see it for yourself.